Yeah, hi, thank you. Let's have a real quick conversation about why I don't buy into the 3D, 5D split or the starseed conversation. So, for me, the 5D is not a split of planets and a place that we ascend to. That is just the rapture repackaged in spiritual terms. We are not leaving people behind. We are not going to experience something where, like, suddenly people are no longer in our, physical reality because we've left and gone somewhere else because we've ascended, and look at how great we are. The 5D is, yeah, I mean, it's within us, it's internal. It's us learning and experiencing how to. I hate to continue falling back on like spirituality terms because I think that's where some of it gets lost. But for the lack of using any other term at the moment, raising our own vibration. This is a more compassionate, integrated, inclusive, humanitarian experience and viewpoint of ourselves as well as the world. There's self-love and love for all of mankind. This is raising yourself into a more 5D experience and not a physical separation the way that the trumpets would blare and have the, this is an infinity wars. No one's going to snap their fingers. The trumpets aren't going to blare. We're not going to float up into heaven and leave everybody behind in hell. It's the same kind of concept. It's just using different terms. This is actually the same way that I view the veil is thinning conversation. The veil has always been thin. The veil has always been there. The veil has always been present for us to move towards and see through in a more easy fashion. That is also within us. The veil hasn't changed. The veil, in my view, isn't going to change. We change. We open up to consciousness and understanding that our soul and our spirit is something bigger than just our own physical bodies, and that is how we move towards the thinning of the veil. The starseed conversation is really just spiritual eugenics, essentially. It's very much about like the purity of a bloodline. At least that's where it initiated from. And so, historically speaking, go back to where that discussion was detrimental and painful and awful, and not inclusive and not humanitarian, and not kind and loving of all of humanity. And it's very elitist minded, and ways of people feeling like there's something really special about them because I'm a starseed. I'm from this planetary system or that, star system or this other, grouping of beings, and et cetera, et cetera. We are all incredibly special pieces of stardust and a miracle for being here to begin with. We don't need something that further separates us to make us special. So that is the base level of why that bothers me. It's just so pretentious. And the whole point is to learn how to love yourself as you are, with who you are, and show more inclusivity, more compassion, more love to those around you, no matter who they are or where they came from. Of course, not with bypassing and not with the inability to hold people accountable when there is terrible behavior. Let's not do that. But the other thing too, just in more recent times, me really kind of feeling like I have this understanding of the multiverse, multidimensional realities. We can be living, our conscious knowledge is living in this current existence, but I truly believe that it's kind of like a spiral where there are infinite numbers of dimensional timelines that are operating all at the same time that we're just not consciously aware of every day, living our human existence as we're meant to. And so we have probably all been, currently are, or will be starseeds at some point. Okay, so your first question though, regarding the counsel. This is the kind of thing that came up in meditation, and I was like, that makes no sense. But I have to be truthful with what I received and how I received it. And I can't, so when I have sat to try to ask this specifically, I'm not getting an absolute yes or no in terms of will KH be part of whatever this new version of something will be. The energy around her does not present itself to me in a way that she would be a number one at all. That energy has passed for that potential, and we aren't experiencing it. So the energy, though, feels as though she won't be behind closed doors forever and ever. She's not going to disappear from public view forever and ever. She will be present. We will see her. We will know that she is there. I just can't quite so far pinpoint how and when and why. But this is a possibility. I'm just not getting a yes or no on it. It's literally giving me a blank. So if I get something different, I will absolutely let you guys know. But she won't be gone. She just won't be what we originally hoped for.